We are in the promotion relegation match between Twin Foxes Esports from Division 3 and Team Alpha Bravo from Division 4. My name is Machtfish, and for this cast, I will be joined by the lovely man, Titsu himself. How are you doing, mate?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm very much looking forward to seeing the outcome of this matchup, the Twin Foxes Esports versus Team Alpha Bravo. And I like to see already on the stream that I am the only one simply behind the Twin Foxes. And I reckon they've got what it takes to potentially beat this Team Alpha Bravo side tonight.
Yeah, as you already mentioned, you are a bit outnumbered here. Both Cheesecake, who is obviously doing the streaming for us tonight, and myself have gone with Team Alpha Bravo. I think mainly because we've been so impressed by their run in the Division 4 playoffs that got them all the way to second. And what do you think makes Twin Foxes, what can they do to win this series, to win this best of 7?
Well, simply, they just got to remember the good days. Don't forget, they finished in second place. Unfortunately, did not get after, but they did manage to finish in second place, which means they had a decent run of form all the way through the series, whereas Team Alpha Bravo have had anything but.
Yeah, just not a lot to talk about pregame with this one. We're just wanting to go straight in it and have the teams duke it out for that coveted Division 3 spot. Remember, for next season, the loser will play in Division 4, whereas the winner will go to Division 3.
Yeah, he'll kill me if I don't say anything, but shout outs to Yeast as well if he is playing in this matchup. He might not be, he may be, but he said to shout him out anyway as we get underway here in game number 1.
Yeah, and there's a good kickoff from the Team Alpha Bravo side who are going on offense right now. Coops getting it over Pierce. Random Chicken caught in a difficult position, but Brandao is there to clean it up, and now the transition is interrupted by Vals. Early pressure here from Team Alpha Bravo. Again, Coops can't get the clear. Now Pius takes it up over the backboard. Luca is there to make it clear, and a double commit coming out from Twin Foxes. Not so clean with the start here. But what do you think? First 30 seconds gone. Good stuff from either team?
Well, it's just a typical game number 1, really, especially when you take into account it's a best of 7. I don't blame the players for really overcommitting on themselves and going for double commits as of yet, but we'll see how this one goes along here at the moment. Loads of time left in this one. Both teams not really testing each other yet, but we'll see as it goes. We'll see as it goes here.
And that nearly was a good attack from Twin Foxes, just a miss on the backboard from Team Alpha Bravo, nearly resulting in a goal. Coming away with murder here a bit, as Vals takes it forward again. There's no one in support mid. Brandao, can he cherry pick this one from Pius? No, he cannot. Random checking, good moving up as third man, but the shot is a bit lacking as Luca puts it to Vals. Can he get the return pass? Not quite. Brandao again moving in. Solid rotations coming out from the Twin Foxes side, who seem to be a bit cleaner. But that's a good dunk from Coops over Random Chicken. Unfortunately, doesn't find the net, and he cuts over his teammate as well. That's a bit unfortunate there. As the pass comes out to Random Chicken, Vals and Coops now, both communication breakdown, but Vals takes a shot, great save from Pius, and no follow-up from Luco. The miss from Bandao, it can't be capitalized, he takes the shot, that's weak placement though, and the save comes out. That's a lot of pressure coming out from Team Alpha Bravo right now.
It is, but it's also poor defending from the Foxes as well. If you're going to make a save like that, you've got to make good on the clear, because otherwise you'll see a follow-up, and it could potentially be in Alpha Bravo's favor. Something they may need to think about as the series goes on is how many more times are they really gonna whiff these simple clears.
Speaking of as well, with a big one, Pius is there, but so is Coops, barely coming into at the last spot. Brandao, awkward touch now, but Random Chicken can take it under control. Luco misses the ball. Now it's a 2v2. Random Chicken sees his teammate Brandao. It's a shot on goal, but Coops is well positioned. Bad clear though, Pius with the shot, and behind Coops, that's 1-0, and the defensive mistakes just keep piling up.
Yeah, nice pressure coming out for the Twin Foxes. Unfortunately, not quite going the way that they would like at the moment. Alpha Bravo at the beginning here. Nice save coming out from Coops, but he was back there all on his own. There's not really much he could do there, and 1-0 so far. The double commit on the save, but the reply coming back in for Alpha Bravo, 1-1.
Random Chicken just not going on kickoff. I don't know if it was like sort of AFK or something, but he just didn't go for the kickoff and then cut in front of Brandao, who had an easy save. There's a bit of confusion going on, and that's how you throw a lead. It's 1-1 already. Let's see. Luca wins this kickoff convincingly and takes the boost. Can he find his teammate in mid? Yes, he can. Vals is already up for the pass. No one's able to follow up his touch. Now double commit. Coops getting a good touch though. Going for the demo on Pius. Misses him. And there's a lot of time giving to the Twin Foxes side to break out of defense as Random Chicken just punts it forward. Misses in the corner. Coops to Vals, can't make contact as Brandao cuts this one out. Now Pius as third man comes in with a good touch. Random Chicken is there for the aerial. Gets the demo on Coops. I don't think that was intended. But it's still looking like a very competitive game one here.
Yeah, it's pretty scrappy at the moment. Obviously, both teams not really showing the full extent of their cards yet. It's like an intense poker game, this, if I had to compare it to anything else. Both teams don't want to reveal their full hand just as of yet, which is why it's leading to such a close game so far, 1-1. Scrappy plays everywhere at the moment, but which one of these two teams do you think is going to take game number 1 in this one?
I think if Alpha Bravo can get rid of their defensive mistakes, they have been, like the majority of the time, they have been in the opposition's half, so they can take it away, but Random Chicken gets a great 50, not so great with the second one, gets into the corner, but my money right now is on Team Alpha Bravo to take this game 1.
Interesting predictions so far, especially when you take into consideration that Twin Foxes have had a majority of the possession across this game so far. 50 seconds left on the clock. So far, 1-1.
Pius, it gets cut up by Coops. He's also there. Now, Luca over 2 gets the third one. Not quite. Random Chicken is able to recover just in time. Now Vals over 1. Random Chicken, yeah, there yet again to cut out everything that comes his way. Coops, can he beat Brandao? No, but it's an awkward 50. Shot coming in from Luca, but it's a bit weak. And Pius is there with the easy save. Now Random Chicken fakes his teammate a bit. But Brandao can get the big clear. No one pushing from Alpha Bravo, nearly costing them, but at the last second they get the good 50 out. Random Chicken should have probably taken control there, but just punts it downfield as Brandao again just punting it with no control, not looking for each other, not looking for the teammates, and we're going into overtime in game number 1.
Yeah, overtime is needed in this one in order to separate these two sides at the moment. To be honest, I think Twin Foxes are playing rather well, but they need to work better on their attacking rotations. The players are just not there to link up on each other at times. It's a little bit worrying, but it's going to be interesting to see if they can tighten up on those in this overtime.
Yeah, for sure. Overtime normally a time where you especially focus on keeping solid rotations and not making any mistakes, as Brandao showcased that by going fully back, getting a secure rotation, but Vals with an incredible dunk over him forces Pius into an awkward position. Now Luca, can he get the pass mid? Yes, he can, but his teammates are too scared and too far back to maintain some pressure here. Brandao, looking for his teammate, can't make the awkward touch mid. Vals putting on pressure yet again and getting the demo on Pius. This could be huge, but there's good 50 coming out. Brandao with the shot, Cops with good save to the side as well, so any semblance of pressure can be negated as he is balanced by a Random Chicken on the top of his car. Now again, on the wall, Random Chicken over to Brandao, who doesn't commit on this one, but rather takes the touch from Pius. Now with an air dribble, he has the chance, Vals is up, and he gets the touch, crucial touch there from Vals, as Twin Foxes just look to be very dominant in this overtime so far.
Yeah, they're dominant, but there's nothing really coming out for them. They seem to be whiffing quite a lot of the opportunities they're getting, especially Brandao. He's not really warmed up as of yet, and I wonder exactly how much scrimming these teams have actually done in the course of like the last day or two, just to kind of get themselves in the right mindset for this game. As you see with Pius there, it needs to be better. They need to tighten up on their offensive pressure, and they're not doing it at the moment, but they're getting a lot of the pressure.
Yeah, Random Chicken nearly 1v3ing the opposition there with a good 1v1 skills. Each taking it out one at a time. Now Luca got an awkward position. Random Chicken can get the cut inside of him, and that's the winning goal for Twin Foxes Esports, who have been better this overtime and finally can convert on one of their chances.
Look, I know Luco was under a lot of pressure, obviously, with Brandao breathing down his neck, but he needs to pay attention and make sure that balls like that don't get past him, because it's just cost his team in this one. 2 minutes of overtime to decide Twin Foxes 1-0.
Yeah, and it's just a difficult match to describe, really, because I feel like Alpha Bravo had a lot of the early pressure, but they're just a bit too hesitant when coming forwards, especially the second man just being caught a bit too far back. So what do you think does need to change for Alpha Bravo if they want to come away with the victory in Game 2?
Well, one thing that was obviously glaring about Team Alpha Bravo in that one in particular was the amount of times that they would just whiffing the ball and not getting the ball in good enough positions to try and do something. It was a scrappy game. Let's not beat around the bush. It was a scrappy game for both teams. The rotations weren't particularly there. They were just shooting wayward shots. Balls were wayward all the way across. Game number 2 is going to be an interesting game because both teams are going to come in this with knowledge of how the other one plays. And if you're not showing everything you've got, it's going to be an interesting game to see.
Yeah, for sure. I think what Alpha Bravo needs now is also calm their nerves, just being focused on the job at hand. And I think they have the potential to do that, as we see with the kickoff. Luco gets a better one of Pius, but the follow-up from Coops isn't quite there. Luco cutting in front of Vels, takes control of the ball, and based on that 50, that was pretty good. But the pinch coming out from Twin Foxes nearly finding top bins. That would have been an absolute scream of a goal. Coops puts it over one. Brandao there with a save, but not a convincing clear. But no one again from Alpha Bravo there to mop up any weak touches that come out of the Twin Foxes side. Now Random Chicken towards Pius. Gets beaten in the air by Coops. Luca with a lot of time. What's he gonna do? Not really takes control. Needs his teammate to come in for him. Vals is rotating back. Coops wasting a lot of boost with that aerial. Didn't need to jump that. Now Pius to Brandao. He gets the redirect. Luco, good positioning and net to get the save out of the first shot. Coops gets cut up by Random Chicken. That's an interesting demo. 2 demos from Coops. Luca with the open net. Can he convert on the demos? Yes, he can.
Fantastic play coming out from this Alpha Bravo side. Getting 2 demos. Off to the left was Coops, leaving Luke with an empty goal to shoot right in front of, because the 2 players spawned in on the right and they spawned in too late. Alpha Bravo with a fantastic play gets themselves 1-0 ahead.
Yeah, and that's the power of demos, especially at this level of play. When the opponent is no longer there, it just gives you the time and space that you need to put a good shot on target and just score from this goal. They have been studying Yeast, who of course is their teammate and he's quite infamous for demoing the opposition, and they're implementing that strategy and it seems to be working out for them, as they're definitely trying to look to get a second one rather quickly. Vels gets beaten by Random Chicken. Now Pius over to Luco. Pius lets it through. Random Chicken again gets the shot and the absolute screamer underneath the crossbar, and that's 1-1 again.
Oh, brilliant shot from Chicken. You can't really fault Luco in that position. He did all that he could. But what were the other 2 players doing in Alpha Bravo's defense there? They just switched completely off and just let Chicken go and do what he wanted. You can't be doing that in a game of this caliber. This is an important series. You need to be tightening up on errors like that, or else you'll find yourself 2-0 down.
Yeah, definitely. They need to be a bit quicker on the challenges, not allowing the opponents to get enough time, as Random Chicken just, from a brilliant pass from Brandao, puts it against the post. Now Luco up to Vals, who's up for the redirect, but Brandao is there to cut it out. Brandao will take this one again. Is Random Chicken there to receive the pass? Not quite. As there's a weak touch coming out, but Twin Fox is more and more connecting on the passing plays, and that's giving trouble to Team Alpha Bravo. Now Luco being caught in a bit of an awkward spot, but can get the clear to the side. Vals to further that. Again, upfield, not looking for your teammates enough to transition out of defense. Coops comes out on the loose ball. Random Chicken now, loads of time, can take control. Lucas on the wall, now there to challenge him. There's a demo coming up from Coops on the 3rd man and on Pius yet again. It's a 1v3. Vals just gets 50'd by Brandao, and the challenge is coming out way too slowly here.
The rotations at the moment, it has to be said, for Twin Foxes ain't particularly great. It has to be said. Sometimes they're stockpiling behind each other at times, and other times they're double committing, kind of like what we just saw from this Alpha Bravo side. Both teams need to be more careful of that, and wow, he just pull-shotted him into his own teammate there.
That's always a good opportunity. If you can't get to the ball, but the opponent can, just bump it into it. Taking out 2 players in the process as well, as Valz puts one into Kuz, but he's too close to profit off of that pass. Now third man needs to coming in, but Luco is a bit hesitant yet again. Gets it down, Valz to be on that and gets a save off the shot. That was really close. Random Chicken trying to maintain that pressure that Twin Fox is trying to build here. Again, can he get a second touch off the ceiling? Not quite. Coops is up and takes it to the corner, but Brandao is waiting, doesn't get the read on the ball, and third man is coming in quite aggressively, but again, they're just too hesitant on coming out of defense. They need to be a bit more daring, a bit quicker to make this work, as there's a weak clear coming in. Pius with a shot to the bottom corner, Luke with the save, and Pius almost getting the dunk in. It's really getting close for this Alpha Bravo side as they take the boom. Coops with another demo, and that just trickles into the net. 2-1 Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, what a play yet again. Off of a weird touch into the middle from Brandao. Poor ball that is. And Alpha Bravo getting themselves ahead in this one. 45 seconds left on the clock. And Twin Foxes have got a little bit of a mountain to climb to get back into this one.
I mean, 45 seconds is plenty time to score 2 goals. As it goes down the crossbar, where's the defender? No one coming in. Pius misses the goal. Oh my god, the scenes! It was just halfway in already and they couldn't finish it off. Team Alpha Bravo really glad right now that it's not 2-2 already, as they're now transitioning back onto offense. Valve gets a shot in, but it's only as far as Pirates gets the save. Now Brandao taking over. Coops not going for a challenge, and Brandao just taking it over both of the Alpha Bravo players. They have been given a present, but they couldn't hold on to it. 2-2.
Yeah, Brandao finally stepping up when Twin Foxes needed someone to draw this game up. He manages to get that awesome shot straight over the 2 players of Alpha Bravo, who should have done much better in defense, it has to be said. But at the moment, 12 seconds left. There could be a late twist in this one, or maybe we might be able to see another overtime.
I mean, another overtime, it looks like where it's heading now, but Random Chicken has something against it. Tries to go for a dunk. Pius is already up, respecting the first rule of Rocket League to keep the ball up at 0 seconds. Brandao with the shots, and Valz with an incredible save of the shot, gets up for it just in time. And now that ball will touch. We have overtime yet again.
2 games, 2 overtimes, nothing really setting these teams apart so far, apart from some poor finishing, it has to be said, from Twin Foxes at times, but arguably you should say that they should already be ahead with some of the shots they've had.
Yeah, and Random Chicken puts it under the crossbar. The defensive rotation too slow yet again. Luco being caught in the awkward position and then challenging when it really wasn't his turn. Pius, good aerial stuff, just gets the angle downwards and puts it in for a very short overtime this time. 3-2 to Twin Foxes Esports, who take the series out to a 2-0.
Yeah, very poor there from Alpha Bravo there. The comms really not coming out for them in that occasion. Double committing all across the pitch, across that series. And at the moment, it seems like neither of these teams have really woken up since game number 1. I'm still very interested to see what both of these teams can bring to the table when they're actually playing at their best.
Yeah, Alpha Bravo a bit resorting to their efficiency. I mean, 4 shots, 2 goals, that's 50% shot. Actually, that's pretty good. But if your opponent has 12 shots, they don't need that kind of accuracy to just bury you in goals and good opportunities. I think Alpha Bravo need a good strategy to moving forward and actually break out of their own half for once.
Yeah, and for Twin Foxes, it's disappointing as well. They managed to register a good 12 shots on goal last game, but they've only managed to get 3 in the back of the net. There's some glaring accuracy issues at times with this team. And I reckon that if Twin Fox Esports manages to, I don't know, be more accurate on the goal and actually get some goals like this one we're seeing from Brandao, maybe we might see them running away with this series.
Yeah, a lapse of communication there for sure between Pius and Brandao, who just gets punted into the distance, but Brandao with the control puts it past the defender for a quick goal. That is what Twin Foxes need. They don't want Team Alpha Bravo to get the lead and then just cocoon back in defense, because they've been getting the saves, Team Alpha Bravo, so they're quite capable at doing those. Now they're forced to be on offense, and let's see how that works out for them. As Luco puts it to Vals, gets beaten by a random chicken. Can he get the pinch mid? Not quite to Brandao. Coops tries to get it to Vals yet again. Pius is there, but Luca is already up to deny him the backboard. So demo coming out from Pius now onto the third man. Coops has been done, but a good rotation from Vals to come back just in time. As Twin Foxes Esports again coming out with the early pressure. Random chicken looking for Brandao yet again. Can't quite get the pass to his man. Vals cutting out that one. Bit more aggressive play here as he comes up with the demo as well. The goal is wide open. Can he take the shot? Yes, he can. Random chicken not quick enough on the rotation.
Yeah, it's very poor in the end, you have to say. Random chicken just got caught out of position there. And Vals with the demo manages to turn himself around quick enough and get the shot off in the end. Alpha Bravo playing well in this one, 1-1.
Yeah, good showing from him. A lot more offensive pressure already building, but it was yet again a one-off show, so they still haven't really been connecting with one another, which they need to do. As there's another demo coming out from Coops, but Pice with the shot that somehow sneaks his way in. I don't actually know how that manages to go in.
Look at that, he just bounces it off the floor beautifully. Luco side flipped. Vals was already trying to rotate back. No one was in the net. Twin Foxes finally making good on their accuracy, get themselves 2-1 up.
Yeah, now yet again, Team Alpha Bravo are coming forward, trying to get the equalizer as Coops puts it over 2. Pius is back alone and he needs good touches. He has those and takes it over one defender. Luco is there. Coops again going for a demo on Brandao. Just slightly misses his opponent this time though. Now Vals only as far as a random chicken who has his options mid. Gets help from the other team. Pius with the shot, but that's a weak one and Luco can easily clear it to the side. Now they have time. He baits Brandao in. Goes over him, but he gets a touch on it, puts it onto the ceiling, and Random Chicken can take control over that one. Pius whiffs the ball here, but Chicken is there to clean up for him. Coops maintaining that pressure for Team Alpha Bravo, but Vals, bit just not a second man, still gets a touch on it. Misses Pius on his demo attempt twice now, as Pius puts it over both of them. And he's alone. Luca doesn't challenge quick enough, and Pius with a good shot towards the far post. 3-1 now.
Yeah, nicely done by Pius here. Look at this. What a shot. Unfortunately, Coops needs to be doing better in that situation. At the moment, the defense is all over the place for Alpha Bravo. At the moment, Twin Foxes, 3 goals to 1 at the moment. Pius doing particularly well with 2 goals on 4 shots.
Yeah, definitely the standout player for this game. Just cleaning up his third man and just being the striker with the accuracy that his team was so lacking in the last 2 games. Let's see if he can continue this run of form as Brandao puts it down, but Coops is already on the backboard. As Pius puts it towards the goal, but Luca is there for a big banger up the field and double commit coming up from Alpha Bravo. The demo as well. Can Vals profit off of it? No, he can't. Pius is there yet again with the save, but there's no one from Twin Foxes, but neither is there from Alpha Bravo. Pius gets there yet again. This man is just everywhere right now.
Yeah, it's very sloppy from Alpha Bravo, it has to be said. Why are you backing away when you're in a dogma and you're in a good position like that? It's very poor from Alpha Bravo at the moment. They need to have, maybe use that next minute after this game is finished to just talk over it, talk to each other and just try and hype each other up, try and get some momentum from somewhere, because at the moment they're not really getting it at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if their comms are on point, but they don't seem like they are, as this balance is difficult to handle for Coops, but Random Chicken puts it a bit wide. Vals now, again out of boost, just punts it forward with a decent pinch, but gives away possession very easily. Now Random Chicken cuts off Pius here, and cuts off Brandao again as he tries to maintain the pressure. Luca gets it over Chicken. Coops misses the ball on Brandao, and he take it down to his teammate. That gets it, makes the solo play, actually gets it over 1. Random Chicken with the pass mid. Is there a third man to clean it up? Luca gets dunked into oblivion, and almost the goal from Pies. That was really close yet again. The defense from Alpha Bravo, their strong suit from the first 2 games, seems to be crumbling right now.
Indeed, but all Twin Foxes need to do to take game number 3 here is just take their time, just keep the ball inside Alpha Bravo's side for as long as possible and steal all their boosts from in the corners, because that way they won't be able to get any power at all, minus a pinch, to get it away, which means you're basically effectively clearing it back into Twin Foxes' possession every single time, which would just benefit them so much. But we can see Vowels getting involved with the bumps in the goal on Brandao, leaving it straight to Luco for the goal here.
Yeah, Luca with a really good shot. Vowels just harassing Brandao in net, who's forced to jump up early, and then there's a well-placed shot from Luco. 1 goal in 30 seconds can definitely be done. So let's see if they can establish some early pressure from this kickoff as Coops puts on the backboard. Now they need a quick follow-up here. Doesn't come quite through. Luco is up. Gets the random 50. As there's a miss coming out, and the shot from Random Chick is just wide. Brandao now onto the backboard. Coops doesn't have it. Vals does, however. Now 8 seconds. The countdown is running. They need to keep the ball up now. Vals doesn't look for his teammates and actually gets a bad 50 that will trickle into their net to pull the nail in the coffin for game number 3.
Oh, what a pinch this was. Great knowledge from Random Chicken there just to get the bump off of him where the ball was. Fantastically played there. Goes in the back of the net. 1 second left on the clock. All it needs is just a touch for Twin Foxes to take their 3rd game of the series.
Yeah, Twin Foxes looking really, really strong. This isn't the Team Alpha Bravo we've seen in Division 4 playoffs, as they are now 3-0 down, and their Twin Foxes now have 3 match points. We are in reverse sweep territory here.
Yeah, in the moment, it doesn't look very likely. Alpha Bravo did have some good spell of plays in this game, especially using Vals to their advantage with the demos and the bumps out of goal. But it's looking good for Twin Foxes, though. They cleaned up a lot on their accuracy in that game, and it really shows. 4-2, the victory there. And, well, at the moment, Twin Foxes are now on match point in order to go up into Division 3. My prediction, so close from being realised.
Yeah, and if that would happen with the sweep as well, then you would put us all to shame, because you have been backing the right team. But it isn't over yet. We have seen reverse sweeps in best of 5s and best of 7s, so there definitely anything possible right here. But I feel like that Alpha Bravo just needs to come out all guns blazing, just get the offense going, get to your teammates, and most importantly, if something doesn't go quite to plan, just stay calm and stay positive in the comms, because I think the amount of mistakes that they did is starting to pile up and started to play on their psyche a bit.
They're just all over the place right now. They just need to keep it calm, work on your positioning, just try and throw everything you can into the offense as much as you possibly can, because we've seen it time and time again across all of the series at the moment where they've not been aggressive enough on the attack. We see it in spells with Vowels in particular, but it just needs to be tightened up a bit.
Yeah, and Val's getting involved straight again after this pass from Luco coming through. Puts it towards the post, but Brandao coming with the last second save there. Now Coops takes control, baits in Brandao and gets a decent 50, but Pai is rotating through that. And the demo coming out this time, not from Vals, but from Brandao actually. Twin Fox is taking a leaf out of the books from Alpha Bravo and getting a bit more involved with the demo plays. As there's pass coming mid, Chicken and Pies both up, both missed the goal. Now the transition can come quickly. Coops gets cut out by Pies, who smartly cuts in and takes the pressure back to the Alpha Bravo net. Luca is there to figure everything out and takes the ball forward yet again. 50 in the midfield, going very neutral. Now Vals beats Pies to the ball. It's gonna bounce down a bit. Brandao has to read a bit quicker. Now Coops evades the demo. Lukin coming in for support. Random Chicken getting the clear and getting the transition out of it. It's a different Alpha Bravo from the first 3 games, wouldn't you agree?
It is at times, but they need to be mindful of obviously Twin Fox's positioning. Sometimes we see it a lot in their attacks where they're one behind the other. If I was Alpha Bravo, I'd be looking for a pinch, just take it over the top of them or use some boost to try and hoof that ball down the field, because their positioning at times can leave them exposed, and that's something that they could use to get themselves back into the series.
Yeah, definitely. Luco taking his sweet time there, allowing the position to get some boost, and Vals with a bad touch, and Brandao just going for the snipe with the bump. Amazing bump from Brandao, and that is how you punish. 1-0 to Twin Foxes.
Oh man, they really took a play out of Val's playbook right there, didn't they? Twin Foxes, the bump in the goal to leave Pius an empty net. 1-0 to Twin Foxes, who are 3 minutes away from going up to Division 3.
Or rather, staying in Division 3, as they are the Division 3 side, of course. Now, the Vals with a whiff on the backboard. Pius just going for it. A good striker just expects his defender to miss and just goes through with the shot, puts it in the net, and that's 2-0 now.
Absolutely poor defending. It's exactly what I've said about Alpha Bravo all the way across the series. It has to be said, they whiff way too many times in situations where they really need to be clinical and really need to focus on trying to hit the ball as much as possible. Just goes to show just how much motivation and how much confidence these players have at the moment.
Yeah, but there's yet again one of the patented demo plays coming off from Alpha Bravo. Not Vals this time, but Coops getting involved with the physical play. Vals there to put the weak clear from Brandao away for the not consolation goal, but the goal that will put them only one away. 2:34 left to play. That's a lot of time. Anything can happen.
Yeah, there is just half a game left here, but they've got to make sure to keep using those plays to their advantage, and also, like I mentioned before, being mindful of the positioning of Twin Foxes and just try and work out how to best deal with them in midfield, because they seem to miss a lot as well, and they seem to stack as well. It's something that you need to look at.
Yeah, analyzing your opponent, and maybe this is game 4 now, so realistically they should have figured out where Twin Foxes has its strength and where it has its weaknesses. As we see a weakness right here, there's just no one in net. There was a demo coming through in the midfield that allowed the net to be open.
Indeed there was, yeah, it left that space open for Luco to just tap it into the empty net, and Alpha Bravo at the moment seemingly waking up enough, utilising some very nice attacking plays, and managing to get themselves back into the series, into this game.
Yeah, they're realizing the size of the mountain they have to climb, and they realize also that, oh no, we have to actually start climbing that mountain right now, because we don't have any more chances. This is, of course, match point for Twin Foxes, so Team Alpha Bravo recognizes that situation right now, and they come out, and they actually get some offense going as Coops and Luke connect. Rather unfortunately there, but they still get the ball forward. Vals takes out the defender here in Brandao. Heis is there to clear it out, but gets the back pass, but Brandao isn't back there to receive it. He just beats out Vals with a good clear out of his own half. Now, there's no challenge from Alpha Bravo, giving Twin Foxes a lot of time. Brandao with the pass mid. Luca is there. Aggressive third man is there in Pius, who gets a hit, but there's a triple commit coming out. The shot isn't good enough. That just needed to be a clanger towards top bins, but it just wasn't, and thus Twin Foxes just gets away with murder with that triple commit over there.
Coops needed to do better in order to be able to hit that player out of the goal, because it really just cost them a goal scoring opportunity right there. And by the way, going back to your earlier analysis as well, you said that they have to walk up this mountain. It really reminds me of those levels in Crash Bandicoot where you've got the boulder chasing behind you and you've got to run away from it. That's what they're doing at the moment. And
that boulder right now is personified in Pius, who just fakes out the flip reset. Vals just doesn't get the touch on it. Fakes out 2 players with 1 move, and it just triggers through yet again. No one there to make the save. And 3-2 now with 30 seconds left on the clock. It's getting in very close territory.
All Twin Foxes have to do is hold on now, and they will remain in Division 3. They've got 15 seconds left to do it, and this is brilliant play. Just keep the ball there, take your time, just take your time with it. You can't afford to let them have it for too long in midfield. Just keep it there.
The awkward bounce is definitely coming through as well as Random Chicken cuts out that clear. Vals gets it high, keeps it up now. Luca. Now the communication needs to be good and position needs to be as well. That ball is really helpful for Alpha Bravo. Can they get it up? Vals with the shot. Can he take the goal? Yes, he does! 0 seconds into overtime.
Wow, what a shot this was. Coops going up, faking beautifully for Vals to take the shot. Brandao doesn't see it in time. 3-3. There's a late twist in this tale. We have an overtime.
And could this be the first overtime that they actually win? Luco needs to be up faster. Brandao beats him. Random Chicken is there for the shot, but it's a weak one and only towards the corner. Vals gets a 50. It goes mid. Quick challenge in there from Luca. I'm liking that. Adapting a bit. Challenging earlier. And as I say that, no one is challenging this loose ball. Double commit now coming in from Vals and Luca. That could be costly. Random Chicken well positioned to take up the ball. Vals in the corner, able to cut it out and now puts it high, allows his teammates to get some boost as Coops is up. Gets a 50 with Brandao. Vals into the corner yet again. And Brandao into the ceiling. Now taking over by Random Chicken. Coops has the boost. Can he go for a solo play now? No one up from the defenders. And there's double commit coming up from Pies, who helps up Brandao there with the clear to the side. Now Pies yet again with the boomer clear down the field, allowing his teammates to get out of the goal and restart their attacking prowess. Now onto Coops. His shot is good, but Pies is there to make the save. Luco gets in there, but doesn't get the 50 he needed. Vals with a weak touch. Can't get it to either a teammate or into free space as Random Chicken gets dunked by Luco. Vals is already up. He beats one of them. Brandao is there with the save. Luco there with the aggressive follow-up. And the first overtime to go towards Team Alpha Bravo. 3-1 in the series.
Yeah, great attacking pressure coming out for Alpha Bravo. It has to be said, Brandao did all that he could, but to be honest, he just needed a touch off to the side and he doesn't get it. Drops down perfectly there for Luco to tap it in the back of the empty net. And Alpha Bravo might just potentially be bringing this to another game here. Well, they will be bringing it to another game here. What I meant to say is there may be a potential comeback here.
Yeah, the Game 4 sweep averted in overtime, and now on to Game 5. We see it, as I said in the beginning of the game, this was a different Alpha Bravo. A lot less clean on defense maybe, but they finally managed to break out of their half for once. We see it here, 14 shots in this game alone. I think that's more than they had the entire series before that. And Twin Foxes seem to be also a bit stumbled by that, to not have that much time and to be forced into defense a lot more than they used to.
Yeah, it's been a much better game for Alpha Bravo as well, but there has been many mistakes for them as well, especially in defense, like I mentioned. There were a couple of issues there that still need to be tweaked out, especially with the double commits and stuff, but we can let that slide just for this game though, because Alpha Bravo are finally going to be coming into a game with some momentum.
Yeah, and they need to keep that momentum right now. They need a strong kickoff and maybe even a fast goal to build off that momentum, to get something really going and to make Twin Foxes actually doubt themselves that they can close it out. As Luca gets the win, but Pies already there. It's taken over by Coops with a weak touch. Pies puts it up high. Can he beat up Vals, who's coming in? Yes, he can, but a smart demo from Coops there onto Random Chicken, who was ready to take that shot. Yet more demos coming out from Luco. This one a bit unnecessary, honestly. But Coops sees Luco in open space. The shot is just wide. Double commit coming in and yet another demo. Alpha Bravo is just out for blood at this point.
Yeah, I think at the moment, if you're Twin Foxes, you've got to be mindful of players coming around for demos. Just jump over them. Do whatever you can. Let them distract you, but don't fall for the tactic, because at the moment they're utilizing it way too much. And there's no real counterplay that they're managing to find at the moment to try and stop them from doing it.
Yeah, Luco now with the unfortunate miss in midfield gives up that pressure. Random Chicken, great 50. Doesn't get the second one. It's up to Coops, who puts it mid to a teammate. Vals is there, misses the ball. Pies needs to make a save. It's a weak touch. Luco is already up. Double commit coming out from Team Alpha Bravo. Now Vals has to be rushing back and has to invade Brandao, which he does successfully over Random Chicken. Oh, Luco with a clanger towards the goal, but Brandao's already up to clear that to the side. Random Chicken again taking over. Coops needs to rotate in, does so very effectively. Brandao has the touch towards the side. It's a bit ping-pong this game. Both teams just clear it side to side.
Yeah, but also, like I said before, the defensive rotations are still not quite there for Twin Foxes yet. They're still not mindful of their positioning, and they keep going up for double commits. But Alpha Bravo really not looking at those double commits and really seeing them as worth challenging themselves, because if they win the ball in that situation, there's nobody stopping them.
Yeah, as there's another demo coming out from Alpha Bravo on that attack. Koops puts it mid, there's no teammate to follow it up. Now Brandao, Koops is up, but he gets easily beaten. Can Brandao get the read? Not quite. Luco now again punting it down the field. Random Chicken is caught with 0 boost. Now he needs to get some small pads, or that big pad in the corner, as Pius lays up Koops with a shot, and Brandao is there for the save. Good save from him, but the pressure is piling up now. Luco is up. There's a distraction coming from Valz. Luco with the second one. Brandao is backwards, can get it over to Valz there with the shot, cuts it over the crossbar. Absolute scenes here in game 5, as Team Alpha Bravo just can't put the ball into the net.
That was the one time you did not want to bump him, was when that ball was on top of his car. Absolutely poor choice of offensive pressure coming out for Alpha Bravo there, literally costing them a goal as they end up knocking Brandao up into the ball and ends up saving it, inadvertently saving it. Absolutely crazy.
Now both teams, obviously Twin Foxes in game 3 I believe, with that ball that was halfway across the goal but didn't manage to get in. And now Alpha Bravo has had a taste of the same thing as Koops. Now advantages of a bad touch from Random Chicken, and with the dunk, Pius just abandoning that back post, and that's great dunk for 1-0 lead in game 5.
It really is. It's a nice shot in the end. The defense caught sleeping as they were expecting to push up the field for a potential counter, but Twin Foxes at the moment, and particularly Brandao, is absolutely awful in defense right now. Every time he gets that ball hitting underneath him, he's just knocking it up. He needs to hit it off to the side. You can't keep letting Alpha Bravo take the ball straight off of you, because you're hitting it down the middle when you should be hitting it down the sides. It's poor.
Yeah, but Brandao now with some offensive pressure as Luco was very close, puts it against the backboard, and the pinch coming in. Now Koops needs to chase that one down, goes over the backboard. Brandao is already well positioned there to take that loose ball. Pius with the dunk. Random Chicken is up with a weak shot, to be honest, but Pius gets a great dunk nearly into the net as well. Now there's some pressure mounting for Twin Fox, and a whiff! Very unfortunate whiff from, I think, Valz, and Random Chicken just profits out of that one. 1-1.
This is like the perfect example of an Alpha Bravo mess up right there. You just saw it. You saw Koops miss in the corner, which gave the shot in the first place, and then you see one of the players in the back of the net just whiff it completely. And I have to say, it's been like that all series long for them. They still haven't worked on their rotations and being able to hit the ball with any kind of force at all, really.
Yeah, the consistency on the touches isn't quite there. There's a double whiff coming up from Brandao and Pius. Now there's a ball. Both of the teammates coming up. No proper communication there. Now Valz is forced third, but great demo from Koops to alleviate some of the pressure that Twin Foxes would have potentially have. Interesting placement from Koops as third man. Valz overtakes him. Now it's in a 1-on-1 with Brandao, who just gets dunked into oblivion with a good pinch off the field. Koops with the shot that's just wide. Random Chicken can clear that up, and it looks like we may be heading into overtime for the 4th time in this series.
You can't make it up. Both teams really feeling the pressure of this game, because obviously Twin Foxes know all they are is one game away from winning and staying in the division, but Alpha Bravo keen to keep this fight going against them at the moment, but very close so far. Another overtime, another potential game that could slip away from Twin Foxes here.
Great read from Valz on the pass, and Random Chicken, what is this to do to Brandao? And Random Chicken with a random jump into the box and just puts it in for Team Alpha Bravo. What was he thinking?
Can't say I'm surprised at all, to be honest. Like I mentioned before, the defensive rotations to both sides have been poor. To be honest, I was very surprised that something like this hasn't already happened. Alpha Bravo, yet again, just crawling themselves across the line in a game where arguably they shouldn't have won.
Yeah, arguably that should have really been on Twin Foxes, but looking at the stats, 9 shots to 4 in favor of Alpha Bravo, and not very accurate shots, or good saves rather, coming out from Twin Fox, but that's not enough. It's basically the reverse of what happened in the first few games, where Alpha Bravo was defensively very, very good and got a lot of saves, but the sheer amount of shots coming out from Twin Foxes at that time were just not, you just couldn't get away with that. And now it is just the other way around, really.
It is, and unfortunately, it's all down to Twin Foxes, really. They know what they can do. They know what they're capable of as a side to go ahead and finish out games. We saw it in game number 3 when they beat Alpha Bravo 4-2. And I said then, this is where they can just put this series to bed. This is where they can put the sword to Alpha Bravo and remain in their division for another series longer. But just as I said, late twist to the tail, all of a sudden, Team Alpha Bravo won 2 overtimes here and are now slowly coming back into the series.
Yeah, and we're now finding ourselves in a surprising game 6, to be honest. After the 3-0 up, after Twin Fox was 3-0 up, I didn't think there was going to go a game 6, but we're here regardless, as Twin Fox is trying to get back on offense, something that have been severely lacking in the past few games. Random Chicken with a good dunk on the Alpha Bravo player. Vals lets it through to Coops, who transitions out of defense. Is alone in the corner, has plenty time. Random Chicken, weird placement yet again, and a weird touch. Coops with a demo. Can Vals get the angle? No, he just opens up a bit too far and puts it wide. Great demo coming out yet again from Vals, I believe it was, as Luco gets involved now again with the demo plays. They have found something that works for them, Alpha Bravo. They really have, and they're just doubling down on it.
Interesting thing is their strategy at the moment really seems to be isolating that one player on Twin Foxes that's in the goal and just have one player swoop around the back, one player swoop around the front, and then they go for the demo and then they go for the tap-in. It's an interesting strategy. I've seen it happen all the way across the series where they've done that, but they need to be able to get something at the end of it. That is the thing. They need to get the goals at the end of it, or else it's all for naught.
Yeah, the demo itself is quite useful, but if there's no follow-up to profit off of the demo, that might not even have happened. It's just useless. It might not even have happened, and you have one player who's just completely out of the rotation. As Brandao takes the ball slowly forward into the Alpha Bravo's side. Coops on the wall with a good save. Vals punts it forward. Random Chicken has to deal with that, though. Does so very solidly. And as he now goes for a 0 boost, gets the 100, but also gets bumped in the process twice by both Vals and Luco. Coops just gives the ball to Brandao. Now he's up. He's got time. He's got a Random Chicken in support as well, who puts the ball wide. And the pressure is coming out for Twin Foxes Esports. They can't just capitalize on it right now, as Vals gets a good dunk. Brandao gets over to the side. Now Luco. The shot gets blocked by Brandao, and Pies booms it down. Vals needs to be up and has a solid clear. Can he get the follow-up? No, but Coops is there to help him out. Vals, good dunk. Gets it forward. Coops going for the demo. Vals, where's the third man? Is there a follow-up? No, Luco decides to stay back as the Pies has respawned, but nearly didn't get back in time. Alpha Bravo allowing pressure to go on.
Yeah, this is the one thing, like I said, that worries me about Alpha Bravo. Every series that I watch them in, they're not aggressive enough on the attacks. That should have been a 1-0 easily. And as I say that, Coops manages to take it around to Twin Foxes players, puts it in the back of the net, 1-0 to Alpha Bravo.
Yeah, Random Chicken with a difficult read, and Pies just caught a bit too far forward on the bounce shot. It's just agonizingly slow when that ball goes in, because you know with some better placement you could have gone to it. And what has happened here? Oh my.
Well, it's just a typical kickoff goal, this, isn't it? Look at this. Pius with the hit. Vals just jumping out of the way. And look at that. Twin Foxes back in. 1-1. 2:11 left on the clock.
That's the second goal that just gets given up like this. They wanted to maybe delay the kickoff a bit too long here, but that just results into the equalizer as Coops takes it forward. Price with the save into the corner. That's where you want the saves to be, into the sides. Now, Random Chicken takes it over one, gets a demo as well. Brandao on a 1v2. Random Chicken does very smartly to go after Vals, but realizes a bit too late, and Coops is there to sweep in from the side. Now, Vals gets a pass too. Price and Brandao are back, however. Vals, can he go for his teammates? Looking for the pinch with Coops, not quite on target, as Coops gets the really good dunk, and demo chases for Random Chicken, puts it back mid. Vals needs to be there. It's far too long away back. Brandao gets it around him for the first time, but not for the second defender. And they just come away with murder with their positioning, as Luca is now yet again the last man back. Gets dunked by Random Chicken. Vals and Coops need to be communicating right now. This ball, however, pass a bit too high from Brandao to latch onto, as Vals puts it forward, gets a dunk on. Where's the support from his teammate? It's not there. Luca puts it over to Coops. There's a bit disconnected yet again from Team Alpha Bravo. They have found something earlier, but they're losing the grips on it a bit.
There are 50 seconds left on the clock. It's 1-1 again. Of course, Alpha Bravo would absolutely love another overtime, but at the moment it's got to be down to Twin Foxes to try and keep the pressure on and try to get something else from this, because at the moment they're not getting it. Using that third man there. Chicken trying to get it clear, but 30 seconds left on the clock and it's still nail-bitingly close in this one.
Yes, Pies has a big whiff on the backboard, and that's a brilliant pass from Luca over to Vals, who just puts it past the last defender. I think it was Brandao who turned the wrong way actually, and Vals is coming in after stealing the back boost to get in the goal. 22 seconds left. Surely Team Alpha Bravo can make this happen now.
That was the best goal I've seen all night. Pure teamwork coming from that was just exquisite. Beautiful pass, beautiful finish. It's all you could ever hope for watching a game of Rocket League, is to see goals of that caliber going in. And well, to be honest, Twin Foxes at the moment, they're probably all over the place. The save coming in from Luke at the last second. It's not on the floor yet.
It's 0 seconds. We have seen the goals before. Vals and Ram Chicken get 50. Brandao keeps it up. Puts it mid. Is their teammate up? Yeah, Pius is up. Can he get the shot? He gets the angle. Coops is there with the save. The triple commit coming out. The ball is still not cleared. Random Chicken keeps it up as well. Luco is up. Calls off his teammates who are getting onto the back post and getting some boost. Random Chicken, that's a poor effort from him in the corner. And we have game number 7 on our hands.
We do. It's going down to the wire now. Twin Foxes needed to get this over with 3 series ago, but now we're coming down to the nitty gritty now. We are coming down to game number 7, and Twin Foxes at the moment need to recoup themselves, because to be honest, they've let themselves down so far.
Yeah, and now that's game 7. That's a different beast. You know, you're on the verge of a reverse sweep, so Alpha Bravo must be feeling the hype just flowing through their veins, being pumped up like never before. And Twin Foxes maybe a little bit down after giving up all of their match points up until now. But there is 1 game remaining, so do you still back Twin Foxes to see the series out in the game 7s, or what is your take on this whole situation right now?
Well, I'm going to stick with my prediction and say that Twin Foxes do surprise us in the last game. However, at the moment, Alpha Bravo doing well to get themselves back into the series. It has to be said, regardless of what happens, the amount of heart and tenacity that they have shown to try and come back into the series has just been nothing but inspiring. And I really hope that they go all the way, but I still want my prediction to be true. I want Twin Foxes to take this last game.
Yeah, they've really risen from the dead, Team Alpha Bravo, haven't they? Where they just thought dead, but then if you're thought to be dead, you can live longer with a good mentality. And Twin Foxes somewhat have assisted them in that by not putting on the pressure when they need it, like they have in the first 2 games. But now they're trying to make amends for that, as the third man is coming quite aggressively. Luca with an open net in front of him, puts it in. That's the dangers of having an aggressive third man, and Luca just punishes them for it.
Yeah, look at this. It's just poor positioning. Look at that. 2 players in the right corner there. Absolutely poor. It has to be said. Twin Foxes should be doing better now, but they're not. It's exactly what I was hoping Alpha Bravo were going to do in the first place. As I said, watch out for those positions where there's 2 players in the same corner. You can do something with that. And finally, they're starting to listen.
Yeah, maybe they had someone or a coach come into that com saying, look, listen, this is what they're saying on stream. You have to calm down. You have to be focused. And now they have executed that. As there's, again, coming out a demo. Pius gets beaten by Luca. The ball's on the backboard. It's very dangerous. Luca is there, but so is a random chicken who puts it again on the backboard. Valves with the shot. Double commit on the save was run down. Pius. And there's the third man coming in. Coops gets it around the third man. And it's 2-0 down within the first minute.
This is just absolutely poor defending. Look at that. The double commit coming out, leaving them short on defense again. Beautiful accuracy from Coops to see where all the players were and slot in the bottom left-hand corner. Take a bow for that one. Great positioning, great goal. Alpha Bravo 2-0 up.
Yeah, as now they start connecting. Luca puts it over to Coops. This is the defensive place they need to be having in the entire game. Brandau gets it out of the top corner and makes the save. Now, third man coming in quite aggressively yet again. Coops gets the touch though, so all went well there. Brandau over Luco. Can he beat Vals? Yes, he can, but Coops is there to clean up everything. Pius already well positioned now from Twin Foxes. They've been working a bit on it. And they're not trying to not allow Team Alpha Bravo to break out as Brandau is up. Can he get the angle? No, he misses the ball entirely. And now Coops. Can he link up with Luco? Yes, he can, but it's poor touch forward, just gifting possession back. But Vals with a quick read over Brandau. And now the transition is coming yet again. Brandau, smart cutting, gets it across on the side and past one. Luco and Coops linking up yet again. Putting over a random chicken and a second defender who is jumping in. Brandau gets it to the side. Now Luco, that's going to bounce down. Is there someone there for the read? Yes, the random chicken has rotated properly into back post to deal with that one. It's just end-to-end stuff this game, isn't it?
Very end-to-end, but at the moment Alpha Bravo doing exactly what they need to do. They just need to keep the pressure on. 2 minutes 45 seconds left on the clock. They just need to keep it in Twin Foxes' half for as long as they can get away with here. But Twin Foxes trying to get something back, but the accuracy is just not there for them.
Even Pius, who was arguably man of the match for his team right now, he can't get the shots on target as there was again harassment in the net, and Luca just puts the shot a bit wide. Now he's being forced back. It's an awkward position. Can Coops help him out? Yes, he can, but the ball's not clear. Brandau has a shot. Luco, he needed that double jump to come on through. He didn't. He only single jumped, and that's why it's 2-1 now.
Yeah, that double commit didn't help them at all, did it? They were trying to pinch the ball out, but they didn't get the pinch. Brandau gets the goal for them. It's 2-1, and wow, there may still be a late twist left in this tale yet.
Especially now that Pius got that crucial save from Luco's shot here. Brandau tries to put it out. Coops is there. Random chicken does so. Luca with the poor touch. Needed to get it to the side. Just doesn't get the angle on it. And it's all of a sudden all squared up. 2-2 at 2:02.
Are they really still leading, Cherry? Are they indeed? No, they're not. It's all tied up here after an own goal coming in from Luco. 2 minutes left on the clock. Both teams are at 2-2. This is so close.
It's incredibly close as the looping shot comes in from Random Chicken. Coops is able to deal with that as he now pushes forward, pushes Pius yet again. Now Vals gets 50 by Pius. There needs to be someone from Alpha Bravo now on that ball. And Coops is. And now with the transition, Pius cuts in. Luca is there for his touch. Is there someone up from... Where's the defender from Twin Foxes? They come away with murder in that case because Luca just missed the net. That should have been, by all accounts, that should have been a 3-2 for Alpha Bravo here.
Yeah, potentially, but the danger is in Alpha Bravo's side now. The shots come out, the accuracy is not there. Pius still trying to force it into Alpha Bravo's side here. Both teams looking for that final goal to take themselves over this line and be able to secure the victory that may just bring happiness to either team and their fans, but we will see who is going to get that goal.
Now we see a bit more of the old Alpha Bravo where the two defenders are just very far back. Vals punts it over. Brandao needs to make a touch on it. Does so. Gets the pass to Random Chicken who misses the ball. Coops and Vals just being caught in the same possession there in the corner. As there's yet another pass going out from Pius to Brandao who puts a shot on goal. And Coops there with the early pressure to deny any further touches from this Twin Foxes side. Luco, weird area going in and Random Chicken finds the angle. 3-2. Holy shit, this is getting close.
Just when they needed somebody to go ahead and get them the goal, a Random Chicken just bounces it in off of the crossbar, gets it in the back of the net. Twin Foxes 3-2, 23 seconds left on the clock. Can they hold on?
That's the big question as Pius gets it past 2. Random Chicken takes over, gets immediately challenged by Luco. Alpha Bravo needs to put everything up front now. They need to have the demo and have the possession as well, but Random Chicken, great ball along the side, wasting a lot of time as Coop gets it on. And now, it's 1 second. Can someone get there? No! Twin Foxes could do what they could not do for the past 3 games and close out the series in an incredible Game 7 effort.
I wasn't worried for a second. I knew Twin Foxes would step up at the end, but commiserations to Alpha Bravo. What a fight. What a fight they brought to the Twin Foxes. 3 games on the spin, but they just couldn't get the job done. And Twin Foxes remain in Division 3.
Yeah, that old dog in Game 7 had longer to live yet, as Twin Foxes come down from a 2-0 deficit as well in Game 7, where Alpha Bravo just tried to cocoon themselves in yet again, but failed in the end to make it, to get their lead over the time, and at the end agonizingly close 1 game. But I would say this was the best advertisement there is for Division 4 and Division 3. Just such close games.
Yeah, indeed, it was a close series, went down to the 1 goal, just like I said. But I just want to say a huge thank you to Exonic in the chat for using the Twitch Prime and subbing. Thank you so much for supporting Slipstream tonight. And this is not all of the action that is yet to come tonight. Coming up next is another series. Mac, tell them about it.
Yeah, we have a bit of a break right now until 9:15 CET. That is 8:15 p.m. British time, where we have the second promotion relegation match between Division 3 and Division 4, where the 8th place from Division 3, Breakdown Xenon, will take on the 3rd place from Division 4 in Oxymoron. We will be back with that in about an hour's time, and your casters will be for that one. We will leave you, and we will have Rydro and Javastrian be casting this game. But if you want to get involved in the ECC, as you see, the season is almost over. The next season will probably start around January. We are open for every skill level, from Diamond to the highest of Grand Champs. So if you want to get involved, just check out the Discord, come on, and if you need a team, there's a looking for team section as well. So just come on, join the community, and maybe we'll cast your games in Season 8 of the ECC. But for now, that is it. Any last words, Titsu?
If you guys would like to see what I get up to as a caster, you're welcome to go follow me at Titsu on Twitter. Feel free to give me a follow over there, give me some words about my casting, or maybe even bring newer opportunities to me. Who knows?
Yeah, a bit of self-promotion right there. And with that, we'll leave you and see you at 9:15 p.m. CET. Take care and goodbye.